Hello, I'm Mr. Oliver from Instructional College. I'm the business chair and the lead instructor for the business program. Today, we have several writing assignments for BUSI 2304. We're going to have memo, a positive letter, a negative letter, a formal letter that you will be writing in the BUSI 2304 course. We'll have a rubric, we'll have a checklist, and the instructions on each writing assignment. For illustration purposes, I have two students that have graduated from this semester that is going to give a presentation for each of the writing assignments. Be sure to check the rubric, the checklist, and read all instructions and watch the video before writing your assignment. Good luck, and let's let the learning begin.
Hi, my name is Chloe, and I'm currently taking Mr. Oliver's Business and Correspondence Writing class. Today I will be explaining the memo writing assignment. So memos are internal communication within an organization in an informal way. So first you're going to, on this checklist, which if you follow this checklist, this assignment should be really easy. Just be sure to include each of these things. First, you're going to start with an APA style cover page, including the name of the business, the word memo, the date, and the subject. Next, you will go by the format that you will find in the model documents in Cengage. Next, you will start with, on your on your second page of your memo, you will start with the appropriate salutations. So you will have who you are sending it to within the organization. Next, you will have on the first paragraph kind of an introduction of what the memo is about, the reason you're sending the memo. Within the body of your memo, you will have a direct opening which presents recommendations. First, because whoever you're sending it to is supposed to be within your organization, so they should already know what the memo is talking about, so you don't have to go into too much background detail. Next on the checklist is the body that contains the relevant information of the memo. So the main things you're wishing to communicate through this memo will be in your body. Lastly, you will close the memo with reinforcements to the reader and provide information for what action you expect the reader to take after receiving this memo. In total, this checklist totals to 50 points. Okay, so Mr. Oliver has provided us with the rubric for the memo assignment in his business correspondence and writing class. So this rubric has three parts to it. The first is the memo formatting, which is the physical formatting of your paper. So this part of the rubric focuses on how you physically have spaced things out, the fonts you use, and how the memo looks as a whole. This takes into consideration that you have your APA formatted cover page and things of those nature. Second part of this rubric is the physical organization of your paper. So this is the actual contents of your paper, that you're using correct grammar, that you can tell you spent time on this assignment, and that it overall just makes sense within your writing. The last part of the rubric is the quality of your writing. So this is that you're clearly conveying the purpose of the memo to the receiver of the letter. So this is an example for the memo assignment in Mr. Oliver's class. So this particular example, you have to remember that the memo is supposed to be an inter-office internal communication device. So it starts with the general business information. So this one has the name of the business, the physical address, and then the phone number, email, and contact information for the specific person who's writing this memo. Up here in the top right corner, we have the logo, and then we have the physical word memo, which is very important to include, who the memo is to, who it is from, the date it was written, and then a subject line. Then you have the body of the memo, which is just explaining whatever information you are trying to convey to your coworkers, your supervisors, whoever it may be. And then lastly, the only thing that's missing is where the bottom of this memo was cut off. There's a simple salutation, which is thank you so much for your consideration, thank you for your time, anything of that sort.